Okay, hello.
Hey.
Welcome everybody. It's we're on episode 4, Legends of Drama. Let's see, last time the party made their first trip down into the sewers. They're looking to clear up some kind of plumbing problem in the city of Karenia, but they were also looking for a few of their, I don't know if I want to say friends, people you know, named Sudsy, Bumper, and Splits that were supposed to go in there and clear it out first, but it's been a day and they haven't returned. Um, so on your way in, you get you were walking around, seeing a lot of the same places. Found a couple of traps, which is kind of confusing for a sewer. It really shouldn't be down there. And Sudsy, out of his mind, told you that there was some kind of monster that he was very afraid of. And then you found Bumper turned to stone and in a pile of sort of an indiscriminate number of other body parts of other people, also statuified. And they're blocking up the sewer. And when you soldiered past there and got into the wetter part of the sewer, you came across a handful of kobolds that seem to be indicating that there is a master deeper in the sewer that they are following, and that seems to be the source of the problem. The last thing that happened was that Arvestan got stung by a lot of wasps and had to be healed with magic. And then you were all discussing what your plan was moving forward. So, what was it?
I thought the game plan was for us to go back, kind of explain what happened, and perhaps come down with an army of people to take on whatever is turning our team into stone.
Oh, was that the plan?
Yeah, and we gotta bring this little guy with us so he can bring us back.
Or we
Uh,
could just search the sewer for the final member of the group before we head back.
I see. So, you currently are at a section of the sewer that's sort of a cross section just past the place where there was all those pieces of stone piled up. You have now with you, sort of cowering next to you, a green kobold named Lurk that you killed all of his friends and threatened him, who's agreed to leave with you if that's what your intention is, but is not so keen on going further in because the leader of the kobolds, Gunk, will likely kill him if he's seen with you.
Oh no. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. You can just put it right at the front door and we'll come down and get it.
My vote is for going back and regrouping, but it's kind of up to you guys.
Oh, I think
I
that would be a good idea. But let me just pick up everything that are left of it in the back and open it later, not right now.
I also think we should go back and regroup. We learned some good information here.
Okay, Arvestan, you're saying you want to investigate the kobold that died earlier that was covered in flasks and baskets. So you already
Yes.
searched him
Mm-hmm.
and found a lot of things. You opened one of the bags and found a hive of wasps that stung you and almost killed you.
Yes.
Uh, so there's a lot more. Of course, there are 2 pots, 2 flasks, a basket, a stick with a scorpion tied to the end of it, and a cage with a skunk inside of it.
Alright, I leave the skunk in the cage, kick away the stick with the scorpion. I don't need to mess with that since I
Sure.
already got stung with everything. And I grab everything else and put it on my backpack. Do not open anything there or mess with it. I just put it
Okay.
on my backpack.
Don't even investigate.
Nope,
Don't think about it. Just carry
nope.
it with you. Okay.
I'll do that on a safer place.
All right. So the plan is to retreat. Do you want to try to go back the way you came, or just try to find your way out? What's exactly the plan to get back out of the sewer?
I think we just go back the same way that we came. I mean, we just made one turn. Everything else was literally a straight shot, and we go out towards what was her name? Uh, over to where Splits went, like to their hideout, to the warehouse.
The warehouse where you met with Ziella.
Yeah, with Ziella.
Okay.
We go over there.
Um, since you guys have been sort of mapping your way through, and I think more than once we've made a mark on the wall to
Hmm.
show which place we went and how to get through. It's not too hard to trace your way back. It's a lot faster going back since you're not as trepidatious about moving in the directions you're going. Um, you know, turn here, go straight here, and you head your way back out. And you get to the exit to the sewer, the small room that leads into the sewer proper, and open a door and see once again fresh air, uh, as fresh as it gets right next to the mouth of a sewer. But yeah, the bay in front of you and the city far up behind you, stone steps to your left that lead up to the base level of where the docks are. And you'll see you don't even have to advance forward before you see that Ziella is standing there. She's been waiting for you to return. She'll say, okay, I've seen Sudsy, but what happened to the other two? What can you tell me?
Bumper is petrified, and uh, yeah, that's unfortunately all the information we have.
You don't know anything about splits?
Nope, we didn't find him, and after being attacked by kobolds, we decided to retreat and regroup. And as a creature that can petrify people, might be a bit above our current station, so to speak.
So you're. What are you saying? You give it to me straight here. I want to know. What's the plan? Your plan?
I would like us to get a few additional people, and then hut whenever creature is turning people, your people, the city's people, all the people, into stone and eating them.
A few additional people?
Yeah, we need some fighters in this place. I don't think we can handle it just the three of the four of us. See, well, if we caught the little guy over before.
Listen, if what you're telling me is true, I don't think we got a lot of time.
I agree, which is why I want you to use your powers as a council member to draw on some members of the city guard to help us.
All right.
Are you saying you have no one who's able to help?
I'm saying I'm going to have to explain that a little bit later. But there is an issue with that problem. With that solution, I'm running into trouble.
Why would there be a problem with that?
I can't spend city resources on helping out Sudsy and Bumper and Splits.
Then you just go say that you're helping us, not them.
Can't say I can do it to help you either.
This is to fix the issue in the sewers, though, because they're also what's blocking up everything.
Okay, well, I'll tell you one more thing. You got to keep it all between us, though. Don't spread it around to anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You might have heard that there's an iron shortage in the city. All
We
right.
sure have.
Our current city forces, the guard, are not outfitted. We've had to use their weapons and armor for basic needs, infrastructure. had to reclaim a lot of their weapons and equipment and melt it down. I don't want people knowing about this, but we're on a bare bones crew right now. And we need them in the city doing their job.
Well, could you get us a handful of potions and we'll try again?
I'll tell you what. There's one thing I can get you. And she'll send Sudsy off. He's just sort of been cowering behind her. He's a little freaked out. She said, I'll give you guys about, let's say, an hour, and then we'll head in.
Why heading after an hour? How are you gonna know how to get there?
Could somebody else talk to me about this? I can't deal with this guy right now.
Okay, all right. The tunnels are a little twisty-turny. You all know how to get through them, right? Do you even know where the blockage is?
I don't know anything about the blockage. You was the guys that I sent in to investigate it.
So you wouldn't be able to find what we were looking for in the first place very quickly.
No,
Hey,
that's
Cliff.
why
We
we're
went in ahead of
gonna.
you.
We're all going
Hey.
back in.
Hey Cliff, can you help me down? I need to
So you
wake
want
up
us
for
in-
a little bit.
For what reason? To clear out as much as we can before you come in?
I'm coming in with you. Sent Sudsy to get my stuff.
Hmm.
Is that not
So-
commitment enough for you? I'm into it, all right? I'm going to get my feet dirty.
About time.
Well, if we only have an hour, then I must take my leave, and I will start heading towards the church again.
You're going to have to jog.
I'll move double time.
Alright, you guys go ahead. I'll just lay down over here and sleep a little bit so I can get this swelling away.
If nobody's doing anything strenuous, other than Ravi, who has to run back to the temple district, if you're not doing anything strenuous in the hour that Ziella's giving you, you could take a short rest.
I will do that. I need it.
So, during your short rest, each of you should have a hit die. If you have any missing hit points, you can roll that die and add your Constitution modifier and recover that many hit points. Ravi, what is it you're heading back to the temple for?
I want to see if Father Gregor has any scrolls of roof petrification.
Okay. So yeah, to get there and get back in the hour, you're going to have to be hoofing it.
Yep.
When you get there and meet Father Gregor, what do you want to say to him?
Father, we have a big problem in the sewers.
Ravi, what is it?
There's a big issue. There's a creature inside the sewers that is turning people to stone. Do we have anything that reverses that?
Reverse? You
So
know, I'm racking my brain. I don't... Ravi, I hate to tell you, it's not something I'm capable of. I don't know that we have... in this day and age, I don't think there are any clerics powerful enough to reverse that sort of effect. That's something that used to happen, but ever since they found Freyr, I don't think that that's something we're capable of.
It's okay, Father. We'll find another way. And I will take another deep breath, and I'll start running back.
I'll do my best, Ravi, to help you.
And I'll wave to him as I'm running down.
His voice will fade away as...
Sorry, it's a hit die plus the Constitution, right?
Yes, your hit die should be a D10. So you roll
Yeah.
a D10.
Yeah, okay. It'll be 5, so that'll bring me up to 10 hit points total.
All right. Hajate and Kriv, is there anything you want to do in this hour? This is basically the hour that Ziella is having Sudsy retrieve equipment for her so that she can go down into the sewers with you.
Are we just chilling on the beach right now?
Yeah, it's not really a beach. We're on sort of a raised platform stone, but essentially, yes. Yeah, you're just waiting there by the water for
Prob-
whenever she's ready and whenever Ravi returns.
Probably just, I don't know, catch her up if there was anything else that Robbie left out, or might ask about like what her fighting experience is.
Say, before I started in public office, I did a little running around. Not too much, but when you're young, you got all the energy in the world. You feel like you're invincible. Uh, it's a perfect time to kind of sow the wild oats, I guess.
Is there something you would consider your specialty?
Uh, I kind of hate to say, but it's pretty good on a ship. Um,
Why would you hate to say that?
well, because I wasn't necessarily a sailor specifically, not a merchant trader on a ship. Although I did run into a lot of those, sometimes literally.
Not to get completely off topic, but you wouldn't happen to have any shoes, would you?
What sort we talking about here?
Anything but my nice heels going into the sewer.
Well, Sudsy's running to grab my boots, but I guess once those get here, you can have the shoes I'm wearing now.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know if they fit. Not sure what size you are, but hey, why don't you try? I should kick off one. Give that a shot. Just kick it over to you.
Okay.
You want me to lend you these the little socks? I still have them on.
No, no, no. They dipped in the sewer. Throw them away, you heathen.
Why?
Those
They
are
kind of look
gross at
nice
this
on
point,
me.
Arvistan. I mean, they're very grimy. And the amount of water that you walk through, they're probably torn and a lot of them are missing. And so they look like little more than a little piece of toilet paper stuck to your shoe.
And she, grimacing the entire time, slides on the shoes. Not sure if they would fit, considering she has rather long nails.
Let's see. Make a d20 roll. Are you the same size as Ziella? Let's find out.
16.
They fit all right. What you might have to do, because you have those long nails, they're a little snug, a little cramped in the toe area, but you can cut off the end of it,
Oh no.
and your toes would stick out a little bit. Otherwise, you can wear them, and they are fine as a closed-toed shoe. It's just a little stiff. You'd have to break it in.
I mean, I wouldn't mind cutting off the front, but I'm sure she would. That's okay. I suppose it can be snug for now.
You really should bring a pair of change if you're going to be going into the sewers. I can't believe you walked in there with heels like that.
Excuse me, I didn't think I was going into the sewers today.
Well, me neither. So I guess we're in the same boat.
I was going to say, where are your shoes? Someone's going to get them for you. I don't have such a luxury right now.
It's a shame.
You're right, I should become a public official.
That's a sweet gig if you can get it.
What got you here, if you don't mind us asking?
Well, there was a fella doing it before me and not doing a great job. Spent a lot of time complaining about the people in charge, saying how they keep screwing up or doing something stupid, not doing what the people want. And I finally realized that doing all the complaining wasn't getting me as far as if I would just put myself there instead.
Makes sense. That's a good way to get things done. Were there a lot of problems that you have solved so far?
My problems, I'd say, and the problems of the people I know, getting solved pretty quickly.
So you did it to specifically help specific people. It wasn't to like the overall good of the area, so on and so forth.
I'd say the specific people I am trying to help have the general Docks district in mind when they're asking for something. You know, I'm not here for the whole city because they're not here for us. I'm here trying to help out me and mine. And if somebody else gets a little kickback from that, so be it.
Well, you seem to have a lot of morals that you like to follow.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I think we could be allies to each other in some way in the future, perhaps.
Boy, I hope so in the near future because we're about to go into the sewers and fight something that's turning stuff to stone.
Oh, come on. You know what I meant.
Yeah, sure. I gotcha.
Do you want me to leave you two alone?
I'm not flirting. It's called linking yourself, marketing yourself, advertising.
We're networking, Criv. You want in on this?
I'm sorry, did it look like private networking?
I was making a joke. I'm not great at this being around other people thing.
Just giving you a hard time, all right?
Well,
This is
are
why
you ready to go in there? You think you're gonna die?
Ravi charging breathless. And he's got Sudsy trying to run next to him, carrying a bag.
So, bad news. Other guy doesn't have anything that can help. So, we go in blind and unable to unfreeze our friends, at least at the time being.
Are you okay?
I just ran like half the city twice. So, the whole city, really.
You're not going to be useless to us in there, right?
Well, I mean, we are sitting in there with no spells and one scroll, but I'll do my best.
I think, to be fair, you should technically have one level of exhaustion right now, also.
Absolutely.
Sudsy's also out of breath, but he hasn't run anywhere near as far, so he's kind of trying to cover up how tired he is. And he'll dump out all the equipment on the ground. You'll see that Ziella has reserved some metal weapons for herself that she wasn't able to chip in, or not willing to chip in, to help maintain the infrastructure of the city. So she's got a dagger and a longsword. And she puts on some leather armor and big leather boots. Has quite a commanding and imposing figure, more than she had already, which was quite sizable. And she says, all right, y'all rested up?
We're ready, I suppose.
Ready
as
to
ready
go?
as we can be, Robbie.
Yeah, I feel better now. No more swelling. Everything okay. Let me get this piece of toilet paper away from my boots. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, I had one more question to ask you before we headed back down inside the sewer. What's with the little guy you got brought with you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a navigator. He's gonna lead us straight to where this monster is and avoid all traps. And I'll stare at him and tell him, "Ain't that right, little boy?"
He is bug-eyed. I don't know that there is any one of you that he's particularly drawn to. Probably Kriv. He's sort of hiding behind Kriv, who looks to be the biggest and strongest among you, just from size-wise. He says, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die today.
Well, at least it won't be by our hands if you just lead us to where your boss is.
Yeah, he's sniveling and wiping his nose. You see big string of snot connected from his nose to his hand as he pulls it away.
Get one.
Gross.
He says, "Okay, I guess. Uh, Follow me."
All right. Is everybody ready to go?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Celia, you ready to go?
Yeah, ready as I'm gonna be.
Is Zetsi coming with us, or are you staying behind?
Sudsy is not willing to venture back into the sewers right now.
Alrighty. All right.
Sudsy, before we go, is there literally anything you can tell us to prepare us for anything down there?
Well, I don't know how many of them kobolds there are. But what I can tell you is that I didn't see the monster that got Bumper. But I know Bumper saw it.
All right. That's gonna be interesting to deal with it.
You didn't see splits once you guys got split up?
Ironically, no. Splits matched his
He just-
namesake and
He
took
just
off.
split, right?
I can't blame him.
Not funny. Not
We've
funny.
been calling him that for years.
Come on, it's a little bit funny.
Kind of funny.
All right.
You guys
Well,
will find
you-
him, right? And bring him back?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do. So, if you
Well-
get some really good heroism feeling towards you and come in with us later on, if you want to help, we will really appreciate it. But just take care of yourself back here, and if we don't, tell them our story.
If you can figure out how to unpetrify someone while we're in there, that'd be helpful.
And do the best I can.
That's all we can ask.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So Lurk the kobold will sheepishly lead you back into the sewer. I guess the question now is exactly where. Is there a specific point in the sewer that you're trying to get to? That you want him to take you to?
I would say straight where we had the battle with the kobolds.
So the area where you were ambushed by kobolds.
Yeah, the area where
No.
we were ambushed, since we were
What if-
closer to them, right?
What if Lurk knows a way around the back way, though?
Oh, we can ask.
He would
him.
know his way around, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be a good. So, hey, Criff, do you since that little boy over there, is really keen on you.
He's probably a man, but that's okay.
I don't know.
Not a little boy. Whatever it is, he
I
is.
stare at him like
Little boy
I
is
mean,
not
look,
on the table.
Look at that string of snot he's taking off.
Really
Ain't
full
that-
grown.
Hey, Criff, since he's keen with you, can you sweet talk to him and ask him where we can go from here, and avoid all traps, and if it's possible, we can just go behind them and catch him by surprise.
Sure, I'm gonna go ahead and ask him though if he's seen splits as he's been going through here, because I don't believe we've asked him yet.
No, not really.
So I would turn to Lurk and go, "We're missing another comrade. Have you seen anyone running around on all fours? Looks half dog, half fox, anything like that?"
I don't think I've seen, but do you know where they went missing?
Well, in the sewers, I don't think Sudsy told us where they split, did he? I know where we found him, but I don't think we know where they split up.
No,
Would
no,
he
they
be
didn't.
around where we found Bumper?
Maybe we can figure it out and see. Ask him.
I could try to take you around maybe places you haven't been and see if we could find your friend.
You will let us know if there's any like booby traps and stuff like that around, right?
Would you kill me if I didn't?
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want.
I guess I will then.
Good. Now we're talking. See,
If
good
that's what you
communication.
want.
And I grab Robbie by the shoulder and turn him around and stare at him. This food better be good for all the things that I've been through. And you
Well,
better give me
Wait,
a
wait, wait,
lot
wait,
of them.
wait. Time out. All of the things you put yourself through? Is that what you're saying?
I came here and I've almost died twice for food. It's gonna be worth it.
then maybe you should make better decisions.
Ravi, don't make me turn around and walk away. I'll just leave. Then turn around and keep on walking, following Griff behind.
Ziella will say to Ravi as Arvisan turns around again, and she'll say, "He's not going anywhere. I'm not letting him out of here. Every one of you made a deal."
Told you I like this lady.
I turn to Ziella. If we find splits, you guys aren't leaving, right? You're sticking with us till we figure this out?
Listen, I came down here because I'm going to get this done. I'm not going back out until there's no more problem, all right? Now,
Just
if we do
double check.
find splits and he's in a state like I found Sudsy with, I'm going to send him back out. Maybe send your little green friend with him.
That's fair. Just want to make sure we're not counting on you and you're planning on ditching us. Not that I guess you'd tell us.
I wouldn't. But what I will tell you is this is my city. And I asked y'all where you're from, and most of you seem like you come from somewhere else. That's fine. I don't mind people from other places coming and visiting. But I gotta tell you, if you're from here and you live here, it hits different.
Did we ask her by any chance if she knew something about taking somebody out of petrification? Nobody asked her. All right.
I don't think she knew.
I mean,
Okay.
we explained how we found Bumper.
Yeah, but we didn't ask her if she actually knew something about it or someone. I mean, she's on the high ranks. Someone that she knows must know something, and she didn't freak out and said that she lost Bumper, right? So she
Are
might
you
know
talking
something.
about her in front of her again?
No, this is like out of character. I'm just like, I'm just trying to figure out because I can't remember if we asked her or not about the petrification spell. That's why.
I don't think we did, but it was like implied heavily.
Okay. Just making a check for forward on. All right. And we continue our way around and see if we can find splits.
Okay. Lurk is going to take you through the sewer in kind of a linear path, like the way that you came in already, and he'll ask you at every intersection, like, which way have you gone already? Is there anywhere else that we should be looking? And tell you, like, if you go that way, there's nothing there, or like, if you go that way, it just loops back around and you come back to where we are right now. And honestly, the only place you haven't been in the sewers so far, up to the point that you've gotten to, is a small dead-end area that has a grate in the floor where water's supposed to leak down to a lower level. Lurk will take you there, and you'll see that Splits is there cowering in the corner.
Is it dry or is it all like
This
still
is
wet?
still in the dry area of the sewers.
Okay.
Uh,
Splits. Is that you?
He's bug-eyed, looking out at you. He'll say, they got Bumper. I think they got him. I turned around, I saw him frozen.
Did you see what did that to him?
I don't know what it was. There's a lot of these little reptile guys hopping around. I don't think it was them, though. Something else, something bigger.
I grabbed the little guy and picked him up and showed it to him. One of these little guys?
Yeah,
Be
there were
nice to him.
dozens of
I-
them.
Dozens of them? And we only managed to kill how many? 4 or 3?
You killed 3 of my friends.
Okay.
One of
put him
them's
down.
my brother.
Thanks for keeping track, bud.
Yeah. Put
I'll
him
never
down
forget.
again. I keep talking to Splits. So well, good thing it's anything bad with you. Did you get hurt? You're good.
I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling so hot. It's, I got a lot of rocks they throwing around and little spears they poke you with. Tell you the truth, buddy, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of here.
So you're gonna make it. Turn it around to Celia. Celia, do you have anything that we can help with for Splits over here? Any potions or something that can cure him?
Well, I don't know any magic, if that's what you're thinking.
Any
Kind
flasks,
of thought you guys
potions,
were more
something,
on top of that
elixir?
than I was.
I was going to make a medicine check on him, a 23, to see if, like, his current state of health is where he's decaying, he's, like, bleeding out, anything like that.
He is going to need rest. You'd say he's still conscious, which is a good thing. He doesn't appear to be dying necessarily, but the state that he's in and the place that he's in are not going to mesh well together. He does have open wounds, and the risk of infection here is really high. He needs to get out of here and get them cleaned before something worse happens.
And I'll turn to Zale. It's my opinion that he should get out of here as soon as possible and clean his wounds. Otherwise, he could be in serious, serious trouble within the next day or two.
Well, all right. You guys know your way around a little bit better. I want to send somebody with Splits on the way out of here. And I feel like this little green fella is probably the most worthless one here. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but Splits is hurt, and he might just like turn on us since nobody else is watching him, and he's pretty hurt. So I don't think that's a pretty good idea.
You make a good point.
Well, I would say this, right? If he starts to take our friend back and then kills him in the sewers, we will then be looking for one kobold, where there's not many inside of the city. However, if he just lets him live, we all know that he lets him live, and then he can just run away. And he's no longer being hunted. We won't have any reason to chase him down. And I will turn to the kobold, and he will have a much better chance of surviving until tomorrow.
He'll say, maybe I could. And he'll take his little makeshift spear and just hand it to one of you, whoever's closest to him. His little satchel of stones that he throws with his sling, he'll lay out before him. If anybody would take that from him. And then he'll put his hands up if somebody wants to like pat him down to make sure he doesn't have anything that he could use to kill Splits with.
I think this is acceptable. Anyone else? And I will kind of look at the group.
From then on, you're free to go.
Yeah,
You get him out, you're free to go. You don't have to come back.
And that way you don't have to die. But if something happens to him, just know that all of us will be looking for you.
And I do have a question before you go. We still don't know
Right.
if there's anything to look for going further into the sewers, any other traps, or how we might find your master or your master's master.
In the wet area.
Well, I tell you, there are more traps. It will be danger. Um, but
Can he
but
just.
what another thing that I'll tell you, if you do promise to let me go, we have been collecting treasure for the master. There's another small room, a lot like this room, where we've collected it. Um, if you look,
Ooh.
I'll say keep to your left. You should find it.
And is there any booby traps or treasure or
Yes.
traps any type in the treasure room?
There are traps on the way there, but not in the room itself.
What should we be looking for?
Do you know where they located? On the roof, on the ground? What hints can you give us or
Different
tell us something?
kinds. Uh, some on the roof, some on the ground, some in the wall. Keep your eyes open. If there's something that looks like it's blocking your path, we did it on purpose.
All right. Okay.
Thank
Now
you,
we're
Lark.
talking. This is good.
You've been very helpful.
Okay, I will take him out now.
Safely.
Wait. Before you go, which is the right way from here to go to your boss's boss?
He'll say, "Go to the stone barricade, and then keep left. Watch
Okay.
for, watch out for a trap."
Is there just one or there's more?
I think one, but I don't know.
All right. That's pretty helpful information. Now, just remember, we're letting you go. No problem whatsoever. Something happens to him, they're gonna think it's you, and then you'll have all of us following you. All right. So make
Right.
sure he gets there safe.
Yes.
All right. I guess that puts it that way. Uh, are we ready to keep on going our way?
Who among us would be best to keep an eye out for these traps, including Ziella? Who would have the sharpest eye?
Which is to say, the best
Uh,
perception score.
Best perception. All
Best
right.
who's
Let's
proficient
see.
in perception and might have the highest bonus.
Not
Let's
me.
see.
I have a +4.
I also have a +4.
Let me see. Let me see. What is mine? Perception. I have a +5. So that'll be a D20 +5, right?
Yes, you're looking for traps right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we make our well, we still haven't been to the place that we need to be. So I'll just
It
wait
would
till we
be
get there.
as we're heading left, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Once
as
you
we
get
go.
past where Bumper is, essentially.
All right. We're already past that, or not yet?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing eventful that happens on the way there. Um, you've more or less been through this area, the dry area of the sewers, and once you get past the barricade where Bumper is, you reach the intersection where you fought the kobolds earlier.
All right.
You can see that there's a branch that goes off to the left and one that goes straight forward.
All
Well,
right.
let's
I'll
keep
make.
it up.
All right. Let's make a perception check. That'll be a 9 plus 5, 14.
Okay, this is heading off to the left.
Yep.
All right. Ravi, since you're looking for the traps, can I assume that you're up in front of the group?
I thought Arvistan was going to be because he has the best perception score, but
Yeah.
otherwise, yes, I'm
Arvistan-
kind of right behind him.
So Arvistan's up front looking for the traps. Unfortunately, a 14 is not enough to spot. So if that happens, you do trigger. As you're walking along, you hit a tripwire. From the position it's in, very difficult to see. It was underneath the surface of the water. So you trip that there, and that opens or drops a net above you that's holding a number of stones. So those will collapse on top of you.
Ah!
You'll take 6 points of damage.
Come on.
Oh, yikes.
I will help move the stones off of him.
I suppose that'd be the trap that the kobold was talking about.
Oh, I guess so. God, that hurt.
Didn't you say you was good at looking for this kind of thing?
I thought so. It was underwater, so I didn't go underwater.
Yeah, all right. Well, better him than us, yeah?
Aren't you the funny one?
Do you think you need help at this point?
Yes, I didn't recover completely from the rest that we took. It was so small, so I couldn't recover completely.
And you're not going to risk opening any of your things?
No, I kind of learned my oh boy, my lesson. There we go. The last time, so I think next time when I'm opening something, better be on a safe place. That way I can open it and run behind something if something comes out flying again. You know, that type of stuff.
Excuse me.
All right. I guess we keep on moving forward.
Okay.
But you're not in front anymore.
Nope.
And if we see something, I'll heal you. I just don't want to jump the gun.
If you go to the back, then I will move forward. And I'll go, may Freyr guide my path, and I'll cast guidance on myself.
All right.
I'm assuming we have some sort of light right now.
Yes, I'm able to relight my pendant.
Yeah. And if Ravi doesn't have the light, you've all already been provided with torches. You either got them from Ziella when you met with her the first time, or you would have gotten them from Father Gregor, who wouldn't have let you go back to the sewer without something.
Just making sure I can see.
Yeah. So down the left path, it goes straight for a bit until it comes to another circular room, and then there's a path to the right that curves to the left. You walk along that to another room, and then there's a path out to the right of that goes straight on, forks off to the right, and another path goes straight forward. So where would you like to go from there?
So our options are straight or to the right, correct?
Yes.
I would say probably straight. This maintains the staying left.
Sure. You head in that direction, and you do find yourself in another room, like the room where you found splits, where there's a grate in the floor. Some of that water is draining into there. And in here you could see a pile of just random goods. That seems to be, that's the treasure vault of the kobolds, what they're collecting for their master.
Random shiny things, right?
There's a handful of shiny things in there.
Can you guys
look at
check
it.
and see if there's
Yeah.
anything that can heal me around there?
I'd like to look at it as well.
I will first check for traps or anything on it first.
He did say there were traps around here, so be careful.
Anybody wants to
He did say they weren't in there, though.
Can do investigation or perception to look for traps or whatever they're trying to find in there.
That backfired on me, so I'm good.
19.
All right. No traps in there. But I will tell you, you find a few goodies.
Woot.
You will find 26 gold pieces, 4 gems. They look like red gems, like rubies. Each of them would be worth about 10 gold pieces.
How convenient that there are 4 of them.
That's nice, right?
Yeah, it was nice.
Perfect.
And you'll find 1 potion of healing.
All right.
And I will kind of after looking things, well, we got some gold, we got a few gems, and we got a potion that, if I'm not mistaken, is actually a healing potion.
I'll take the potion. I'll take the potion. Me.
And I will walk over and hand him the potion.
There you go, Arvistan.
Right, that'll be 10 plus. That'll be 5 again. That'll bring me to 9. Better than 4.
What did you just roll for the potion?
For the hit points, right? A D10.
No. That's your hit die on a short rest. So for a potion of healing, you're gonna roll 2d4 and add 2.
Oh, okay, 2d4s and add 2. All right.
Yeah.
For the record, I was also looking at stuff, but I rolled a 20, but we already looked at everything. I just wanted to say that I rolled a 20.
You found all
like
the same stuff, yeah.
2d4s, and what was the other?
You found everything
2?
before Robbie did, even though he was looking at it. Yeah, plus 2.
Plus 2, that'll be 7. That'll be 9 points. So that'll completely give me my 12 hit points.
Right. Arm stands back up to full.
Yes. Woo.
Okay, Ziella will say, I'm going to do the courteous thing here and let y'all keep that money.
Yeah, you better. I mean,
don't say I never did nothing for you.
Understand.
Well, thank you. And I will give every person 6 gold, and I will hand the 2 gold to Ziella.
She'll take it.
I'm going to keep my portion, but thank you for your generosity.
That was actually the leftover, because 6 times 4 is 24, and we got 26 gold, so I gave her the extra 2. And then I'll each toss everyone a ruby as well.
thank you.
And then Hajote is going to miss and drop it on the floor, but then pick it up.
Oh.
And put it in her pocket and pretend that was an elegant thing to do.
Yeah. You can't just catch a ruby that gets tossed at you.
Oh,
Did she just put a dirty ruby on her fancy clothes? Ooh, that's a first.
It's fine.
There's no dirty rubies. Or they're all dirty rubies if you think about it, really.
Yeah, that
Money is
true.
money.
And quite literally, they just come out of the dirt. So, there's always that. There's a lot of different ways that you could consider them dirty.
How much gold was that again? I'm sorry.
It was 26 total, but everybody got 6.
6? Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So the only way we haven't gone was that fork to the right?
Yeah, we just
Or is there... Because this was a dead end, right?
This is a dead end, yeah.
We just gotta backtrack again and go to the other side. Rabbi, lead the way.
He'll take you forward, and you'll take the other path. This one will lead you to another fork. There's a path that leads straight forward, and there's one that leads off to the left.
I will consult the team. Do we continue to follow the left, or do you want to try something different?
That was the only clue, I guess, we were given by Lurk was keep left.
Yep, that is true. And at this point, if we trust him with Split, I guess we gotta trust him with his word and go left, right?
Say left.
Left it is.
Okay, Ravi up front. Make a perception check.
Roll.
Here comes the trap.
16.
As you're heading in this direction, you'll notice that the sound coming from the area in front of you changes a little bit. You hear sort of running water, and it echoes a little more. It seems to indicate to you that there's a large room coming up.
Everyone be careful. We're coming up to kind of like look up towards the sound of echoing. We are coming up to a much larger space than where we have been before. I'm not sure if it's booby trapped, but it would not surprise me if it was.
Do you think the boss is here?
I'd bet.
Do you think it's gonna be big enough for? I mean, Little Lurk said that they were a dozen. We killed 3 of them. Do you think they'll all be in this coming up room?
Well, we haven't seen any so far.
I don't know.
And we've been like everywhere.
And obviously, if we should find some sort of big monster thing, don't look at it.
Are we sure that it'll petrify us if we look at it? Or is it just a safety precaution?
I mean, that's the only hint we really got.
Yeah, the only creatures I know that do that, it's when you look at them. And sometimes it's in
Alright.
the eyes, and I'm remembering what you said correctly. Sometimes it wasn't, and we don't know which one it is.
That's not even.
Sometimes
not
if you
even
look
it.
at
It
them,
was-
sometimes it's not.
Well, like, sometimes it was directly in the eyes, and sometimes it was just if you looked at it.
Oh yeah.
We were
And we didn't
Sometimes they
know
look
which
at you.
one.
By Bumper. By
Well.
we were
Just be
also told
sneaky.
that Bumper saw it when he changed. Sorry,
True.
I'm stuttering.
So probably don't look at its eyes.
And also, wouldn't hurt to try to be sneaky, probably.
Yep.
In that case,
Bye, Robbie. Bye.
All that chainmail. Ching, 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 ching.
Who's gonna move up front with Ravi moving backwards?
You need like a plant. You need to hold like a rock.
I
and
can.
throw it at a distance so that they can be distracted away from you. He left his rocks behind. Do we have?
We
can I
do
a
have
rock?
a stick and some rocks.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I
Robbie
use
does.
rocks as a distraction.
so I got some rocks and a spear, and
You potentially could. You don't really know what you're going into yet. But
Nope.
yeah, if you probably got a few stones, you would have gotten some from Lurk. That any one of you could have. He probably had maybe a dozen of them, so you'd have a few little pebbles that he would have used in his sling. You'd have his sling too. I mean, if you wanted to use that.
I mean, considering the fact that I've got like half health and everything else I just made.
I have like no
Fair enough.
distance weapons.
Did your Criv say that you wanted to be up front while Ravi backs up?
I can
Yeah.
be. Yeah, I was gonna say I can be up front, but I would need light to see. So if light's gonna give us away, I would not be helpful.
Can you
I think-
like turn on the torch with your fire?
Well, I'm just saying if we don't want to be seen right away.
Okay, fair enough.
Between the two of you, who has more hit points?
I haven't been hit once. I'm at full, which is 9, but it's full.
I have 12. I can
Well,
probably just
I think
move
it should be
forward.
Avasan. He can see as well.
Yeah, I can
Yep.
see through the dark. All right, I guess.
No,
If,
don't run into anything crazy this time.
if you're going to go sneaking first, I will tap you on the shoulder, make Freya light your way, and I will give you guidance. So you'll get an additional D4 on your next ability check, which will probably be your stealth check.
Oh boy. All right.
I understand you're heading in on your own.
I'm guessing just to check out and see what's up front.
Are you just peeking and coming back, right?
Yes, I'm coming back.
Okay.
Yes.
Not
If
stepping
nothing,
into stuff.
if
Not opening
nothing,
anything?
uh, I mean, if it calls at me, I kind of have
No.
to, right?
Nope.
No.
Not unless you want all of us to die today.
If you really
Okay,
want to enjoy
okay.
yourself, you could, I guess, swim in the sewer water.
Quietly.
It's not deep enough.
That's all we could give him. Can you see it?
All right. I'll
check.
stealth check. Team plus. What's my stealth?
You can add your D4 from Ravi's guidance too.
Hmm. That'll be 23 with the Ravi's D4.
Okay. So Arstan, you slowly step your way forward to the edge of this small tunnel area, and then it opens up into a much wider room. You can see from the edge here, without going into the room, it goes just to the very edge of your vision, your dark vision. You can only see barely to the other end of the room, but there are 5 other tunnels that come and feed into this large area. There's a large pit in the middle. You don't know how deep it is. You don't have the angle to be able to look down in there to see what is in there. But coming in from these other tunnels, you can see that 4 of them are choked with rubble. They have little bits of water trickling through a couple of them, but there's only one that's totally open. You can see that there's water flowing through there and down into this pit that's in the center of the room. But you don't see anything else. It's just dark in there.
Just dark. Even with my night vision, 60 yards, it doesn't
You see
nothing at all.
As far as you can see is the very end of the room, and you can't see down any of these tunnels. It's too far away, and they're just dark down there.
So 5 exit ways,
Right.
like 5 tunnels,
4
and 3
of
of
them
them
have
are covered.
4 of them have rocks all blocking
Oh,
them.
4 of them, not 3. Okay.
Not totally
And-
blocked it, kind of like the one that you saw earlier that had Bumper's body in it.
Mhm.
They're sort of halfway choked up with this rubble.
Okay. I'll go back and go to with the information. Like, okay, guys, like there's nobody over there. It's a gigantic place. Like as far as I could see, there's nobody around, and it's a pretty big place. There's 5 exit ways, but only one is open. The rest of them are like covering rocks. Remember Lurk saying that they did that on purpose? So it's probably guiding us to someplace. And there's a pit, which, Ravi, if you could go forward and shine your light down there, we can probably see what's on the bottom.
Okay. I will move kind of in front of the group into the pit and kind of like hang over the edge of it and see if I can see down it now.
I was gonna say I can do the looking if you can provide light. You're hurt.
There's
Doesn't
no
matter.
danger at the moment, so there's nobody.
sure?
Like, yes.
You guys all go
I-
in to look into the pit, or are you just going to send Ravi on his own?
I want to look.
Everybody, yeah.
Did we check for traps going in, or did we just walk in?
We just walked in. I didn't step in any traps, so I think we're safe.
If he can clunkety clunk over there, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it should be good.
So yeah,
Are we stealthing still though?
it's up to you.
I think
I
stealth
Yeah.
is over.
I think we should try.
Yeah.
Ravi's going to have disadvantage because he's got a beaming light coming off of him.
It's true. And I'm wearing metal armor.
Maybe we can surprise them.
Made a lot of choices.
Let's see, Ziella's going to have to stealth also.
That is a 3.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
bad for Ravi.
That's a 5.
That's bad for Kriv. Ziella did well, if you're wondering.
I imagine your light is
was.
like reflecting off my scales.
Yeah.
um,
I'm stealthing, guys. Don't worry.
That's a
I got a
24 for me.
14.
Be quiet.
That's a 24 for me.
I heard
Meanwhile,
24 and
they're interpretive
14.
dancing. 14.
Okay.
We're splashing in the puddles.
I got a 24.
Skipping, singing loudly.
You guys get
Let's
into
go
the
stealth, guys.
room.
I didn't want Robbie to feel alone.
Don't worry, I can be loud too.
I think Robbie always yells stealth mode activated when he's going to do it.
Absolutely.
It's like sneak attack.
Guys, I'm going dark. I cast light on myself.
Going ghost.
Yeah, you guys walk yourselves into this large room, and you go up to the edge of the pit, and you look down, and probably about 40 feet down, you can see that there's a level of water. You don't know how deep exactly the water is down there, but this one stream from one of the tunnels, the tunnel to your right, is feeding in kind of like a waterfall almost. Just pouring down into there. It's not a lot of water, so it's not filling itself very quickly. And you're not sure exactly how the mechanics of this area work, so you don't know if it's draining at the same time or if this is just a pit that's meant to fill all the way. But then I'll have... let's see. Arvstan was the one with the high perception?
Nice. Yeah.
Make another perception check, Arvstan. Anybody that's proficient can make one.
Hey.
What did you get, Kriv?
10.
10. Arvstan, you're quiet.
You are still muted, friend.
No, that's a no for me, dog.
You're fired. You're fired.
I didn't even get a 10. So
All right.
You're so fired. I should be rolling.
I was muted. I said if anybody else wanted to it besides me, so that I was muted. So that's my fault.
Are we allowed to all do it, even though?
You got to be proficient in perception
No.
for this one, since you guys aren't actually.
Oh, come on,
anything.
man! I suck.
So
When
you
I
look
need the
down
good
there.
rolls, it never comes up.
Nobody notices.
Oh.
But then you will be alerted by a voice. So while everybody's looking down in the pit, just paying attention to this hole in the middle of the room, you'll hear somebody call up to you. And they'll say, "Ladies and gentlemen."
Oh yeah.
And you'll look up and you'll see at each one of these choked tunnels, sort of peeking up halfway behind the blocks of rubble.
Oh my god!
Like what would be like how you would do puppets. So that their lower bodies are not visible, but the upper halves. You see a green kobold in 3 of them. And at the one directly in front of you is a red one who has makeshift wings built out of pieces of wood and stretched leather. And he says, "Welcome to the Feast of the Master." He'll say, "I present to all of you the mighty CROCOTRICE."
Whoa.
What?
Did you animate?
Yeah, he did.
Fantastic.
That's just awesome.
So you should see here the CROCOTRICE himself.
Don't look at it.
Don't look.
You guys, I wasn't even that far off when I thought it was a duck.
CROCOTRICE.
The CROCOTRICE.
Don't look at him.
CROCOTRICE.
All right, I think that's
Now we're just yelling, don't look.
pretty good look at the map there.
When he says it, can I make a knowledge check to see if I recognize how this thing would petrify people?
And
You know. Kriv can.
That makes sense.
I changed die. What
Oh
type
my
of
god,
check?
that's awesome.
I'll have you make a nature check. I know you're not good at it, but
Yeah, you think I should?
you'll get
12.
there. Okay.
It's with my
So-
-2.
So you still think it's a duck?
You've never heard the term CROCOTRICE before.
Okay.
That sounds like nonsense to you. You
That's
have heard of a cockatrice before. This doesn't. You see the figure in front of you. Ravi's light lights it up. You could see him in the corner of my little camera there too, if you want. Doesn't look exactly like a cockatrice either. So if it is something a little different with an R thrown in there, you're not 100% familiar with how it works. But you know, for a regular cockatrice, the way that they would turn you to stone is by biting you.
Okay. I
Okay,
would,
so don't get close to it.
I would pass on that info as quick as I could. Blurting out, essentially, is what I mean.
Meanwhile, Arvestan wants to go get it. Could we cook that? What's it taste like? Rocks?
Yeah. Is it tasty?
You know what wasn't in the plan? I forget. I should have a little Ziella here with you.
Yeah.
Put her purple. Okay, so this is the general layout of the room that you're in. The green circles there are representing the green kobolds that are standing up on top of their little rock piles. The sort of magenta one up top is Gunk, the kobold that spoke to you. He's got the CROCOTRICE in front of him. And each of you are lined up down there at the bottom. So I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, guys, our friend is dead.
Oh boy.
We're still here.
I got a 10.
I got an 11.
I got 4.
10, 11, 4,
15?
15. Okay, and then I got crew here. What about the these are kobold,
What did Ziella get?
CROCOTRICE. Ziella got an 11 also. So would you like to go before or after Ziella?
I'll go after her.
Okay.
I'm sorry, if this changes anything, it was actually a 16.
You're still first, don't worry.
Unfortunately,
Well, I don't know what the rest of them got.
You are not technically first. Gunk will go first.
That little shit.
So Gunk.
Is this a surprise attack?
No, he just rolled really well on initiative.
Okay.
Gunk is going to cast a spell. Let's see, who is looking like they want to get caught with a firebolt right now? Let's try Arvestan.
Probably the guy that ticked him off the most.
Oh, come on! Come on!
You brought it on yourself.
So luckily that's going to miss you, Arvestan. You'll see he'll conjure a little bullet of fire in his hand, and then he'll launch it past towards Arvestan, and it'll sizzle out before it reaches you.
Alright, so does that mean that he's out of range? Technically?
You don't know what that means.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hajite will be next in the initiative order.
What is the distance here? It's quite far, huh?
So I'd say every square on that grid is about 5 feet.
5.
Okay.
Which would put them at the edges of the circle approximately 60 feet away from you.
So way too far.
Now, besides the CROCOTRICE and Gunker, do the other ones on the sides attack as well?
Not yet. They have a different initiative order. They're going to attack
Okay,
on a
but
different
they
count.
will attack us.
We can
They look
like
like they're going to
actively
do it.
see all of them, right?
With Ravi's light, it's tough. You can see them. You have dark vision, so that allows you to see all the way to the edge. Ravi and Kriv and Ziella are not able to see them right now.
Is Ziella a human? I don't know if we asked.
Yeah, Ziella is just a human. Boring old human.
Curious.
All right. Let's. They're kind of far away from each other too. Ooh, I'm asking for problems. Okay.
Don't let it bite
Let's
you, so
see.
careful.
Let's move me about 20 feet away from the left one.
So you want to get closer to this guy over here? Or to this guy over here?
The second one.
All right. So you can go 30 feet.
Yeah, as far as I can move
That's
to.
Ziella. Then we don't want to move her. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How about there?
Okay.
That feel right?
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. That's about 20. That's within my range.
Within range, yes. Now this person has half cover, this kobold.
Okay, well. Let's try for poison spray.
Okay. Kobold will make... Now wait a second. How many times can you do poison spray in one day?
It's a cantrip. Does that help?
Yes, you're good. All right. And make a Constitution saving throw. That's a failure. Roll a d12 for damage.
5.
Okay, 5 damage. So you hiss out a spray of poison into this kobold's face, and it tumbles back and kicks a couple rocks down in pain. But still alive right now. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Oh, no, that's okay. I just really want to go after the red one.
Okay. Ziella is up next. She'll say, "What's happening? What do we do? What's going on? I heard something."
There are kobolds behind each thing of rocks, and straight across from us is some sort of bird monster.
And they pretty much announced we're going to die, so...
All right, I can't see them. Somebody point me in the right direction. Which way are we supposed to go?
I will try to point directly at the cockatrice and say, "That's the bird monster."
There's a pit there, Ravi.
Right on the other side of the pit.
Yeah, Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie.
All right, I'll try to head around, and she'll move probably right behind Hashite in an attempt to go around the pit. Okay, and then it is Arvistan's turn. So Arvistan, you have dark vision. You can see all of the opponents on the battlefield. You saw Hashite spit poison at a kobold on the left and hit it, damage it. Ziella seems to be making for the CROCOTRICE. What do you want to do?
Wait, you pointed Ziella to that thing? Oh my god. She can't.
There's gonna be a capital seat open.
Okay, sorry.
Jason, you're quiet. We can't hear you.
I'm thinking.
Think out loud.
Alright, so let's see. Left side, it's already 5 damage in. Last time we killed the kobolds over like 12 hit of damage. That would kill them. Uh, I'm gonna use longbow.
Sure.
Longbow attack. That'll be 21st. Let's see if it hits.
What are we attempting to hit with the longbow?
I'm going for the uh, gunker.
Gunk on the other side?
Yeah, on the other side.
Okay.
That'll be a 9 plus. That'll be 13. That'll be 15.
Okay, so that would normally hit him, but because he's behind that cover, he
Yeah.
has a bonus to his AC, so that's not going to hit him. You're going to hit the
No.
rocks where he would be.
Okay. And yeah, that'll be it. I'll stay where I'm at the moment.
Okay. That'll bring us to Ravi.
I am also going to start moving towards Hazote, but probably, let's see, kind of like right behind Ziella.
So hereabouts, maybe hereabouts.
Either way.
Yeah.
And then the same one that she hit with her acid spray, I'm going to try to hit with Sacred Flame.
Okay. Let's put you here then, so you get a better angle on being able to see him.
And that is just a dex save on his part.
Okay. That's gonna be a save.
Okay, in that case he takes nothing because it's cantrip.
Okay, nothing happens then. Is that it for Ravi?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna have. Gotta look at my CROCOTRICE block over here. Let's see. The CROCOTRICE can fly, so it's gonna do a little flutter. Land about there.
My God, it can fly.
Can't fly very well. And so it's close enough, Ravi, that you can see it now. It flies into view, and Ziella can see it too. It's about the size of a turkey.
Oh, those are kind of big.
With like a long crocodilian tail, big webbed feet, teeth pointing out of its beak. From there, it can't do much else. So then it is the kobold's turn. They are going to throw stones if there is anyone in range. The only person in range of a kobold right now is Hajite. So this kobold is going to try to sling a stone at you. That's going to hit.
Oh, man.
Oh.
You're going to take 4 points of damage.
Oh, my God.
Good thing you didn't use those healing spells on me.
Right?
And then it's Crib's turn.
It's a bird. Burn it with fire.
Yeah. Can I get past the group on that side? Or is that too far? I can't see the grid very well.
You can. So there's a 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. You can get as far as like here, one of these two spots, if you want to go
Okay.
all the way.
I'd want to be by the rocks. Would I have been able to see the one path of water that is going in to like know how deep that was?
Not to know necessarily how deep it is, but you'd be able to hear it at least, even if you couldn't see it. That water's running. The other smaller streams of water aren't making enough noise. You'd be close enough. Let's see, Ravi's the only light source, but you would still be able to see in dim light that stream that's close behind that CROCOTRICE right now.
The other one that I can just hear, does it sound like a lot or just like there is water?
It's enough to be splashing in the water in the pit below, but you don't think it would be any deeper than, say, the water that you were walking through on your way in here.
Okay, that's
Probably not
pretty
even
much
that
where
deep.
Okay. I don't know what part of my turn this counts as, but I want to like pull at some of those rocks that are blocking that one right there. Because Lurk said they blocked those up on purpose, so that must be. I'm reasoning something advantageous for them, and I don't want it, and I want to know what happens, so I start pulling at those rocks.
Okay, how much of a rock pull are you attempting to do? Are we looking at pulling as many as we can, or you just want to grab one rock and hold it, or?
Would that be my whole action either way, or?
I'd say if you're just picking up one of the rocks in the pile, that you could do as a free action. But if you're actually like dismantling it partially, that's going to be a full action.
No. I doubt I could pick one really good rock. Because I do want to take it apart.
Okay.
But I also acknowledge I'm right in front of this bird. But I do really want to take that thing apart.
All right. So yeah, it's an action to start pulling at rocks. I'll have you make an athletics check, just to see how big of rocks you can take, how many you can take, as fast
Really
as you
wanna
can.
take it. 11.
Okay, you start pulling at rocks, and yanking them out, and you get at least 3 or 4 good-sized rocks, and you see the barricade collapses a little bit, but it's still standing there. But at this point, the kobold that's standing behind it is totally exposed. The rocks that were in front of it have fallen away.
Well, I'm guessing I used all my movement, so I'm.
That's your
Done.
movement and your action, unless you have a bonus action.
I do not.
On. Next in the initiative order is Gunk. Gunk, what spells do you got, my friend? Let's try another firebolt. We're going to go for Kriv. That's going to miss.
Yay!
You guys are lucky so far.
I still haven't gotten hit in like the last 2 we've done.
Don't tell me that.
Don't say that.
Don't tell me that. That was a bad move.
Oh God,
Shouldn't have done
no!
that.
Yeah, I know. Getting cocky, standing in front of this bird thing.
Yeah, they can bite you and turn you into stone. Oh my God.
Well, that's what a CROCOTRICE can do. This is a CROCOTRICE. Hajate's turn.
Okay. And that guy's still not dead either.
Not dead
Let's
yet.
He's
see.
a ghost.
How far did that bird fly? Okay. Let's poison spray that guy again.
Okay, do you want to get closer so that you don't also poison spray Kriv?
Yes. Ideally, I'd like to get inside the little hole he's in.
You could climb up on the rocks right in front of him if you want.
Do it. You'll knock more down.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna poison spray him right in the face from there?
Yeah.
All right.
And if I miss, for the love of God, please just end it
better
now.
not be.
Constitution saving throw. What is your spell save DC?
Oh, I have. Hold on.
Please tell
14?
me you hit him. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll your D12.
Yes.
Seven.
7. All right.
Nice.
So you
Nice,
spray
nice, nice.
poison in the kobold's face once again, and you see his eyes roll back like, "Oh my, this again?" But what seems to be an eye roll of frustration is actually an eye roll of death. As its eyes roll back, and the rest of it rolls back also. So let's see.
Let's
Which
go.
one of these
One
is
down,
mine?
guys. One down.
Oops.
Someone get the chicken.
He's gone.
All right.
Anything else on your turn, Hajite?
I already
you can run
moved
away.
and did a thing.
How many movement do you have left, though?
And Ziella's after me, right?
Yes.
I have a little bit of movement, I think.
You have a bit, yeah. I'd say you've gone about 20 feet. You've got another 10 feet if you want it.
I would like to move a bit further from the chicken.
Further away?
So maybe, yeah.
Behind Kriv?
Yeah. I'm already at 6.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll probably just stay there then. Who's directly after me?
Ziella is directly after you.
Who's directly after Ziella?
That'll be me.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, the last time I gave it to you, you were a problem. Never mind. Come on, dude. Your rolls, dog.
All right, so are we using a bonus action, or do you want to end your turn
No.
there?
Keeping it.
Okay.
Keep it just for an emergency.
It will be Ziella's turn next. At the start of Ziella's turn, the CROCOTRICE looks up at her and looks her right in the eye. She fails a Constitution saving throw, and you can see the bottom of her shoes and the tips of her fingers start to turn to stone.
Oh, come on!
She is so far from the chicken.
Oh, come on! No!
And so she's sort of stuck in place. She's not totally stoned yet, but she's like looking at her hands, and the rest of you can see that it's starting to happen.
Oh, Robbie, this is all you.
Now.
Is it
Just
just
send her after the chicken.
is it
I
just
did.
going slow, or is it just doing like feet and hands right now?
It, like,
It's coming in
stops.
from the extremities.
Okay,
it's
so
like
just slow?
slowly moving.
Okay.
And let's see, she doesn't have any ranged weapons, and she's stuck in spot right now.
So she.
Best she's got
Can she
is her
do anything?
dagger. She's gonna like achingly reach into her pocket at her dagger, and with stony hands try to hurl it at the CROCOTRICE.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, she crit!
Ooh,
Ooh!
Oh,
Chicken!
and she's healed.
okay, so she's gonna do a lot. She's gonna do 16 points of damage to the CROCOTRICE.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, let's go. Okay.
CROCOTRICE
All
is
right.
still up and going.
So part of me is worried that that thing also reverses it, and if we kill it, we can't ever reverse anything.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's. Yeah.
Just a thought. Also, our other friend is probably dead, so.
Okay. And she can't move, so she's stuck there. It's Arvistan's turn. What would you like to do? We've got 3 kobolds. One of them is Gunk, a sorcerer kobold,
Yeah.
and the CROCOTRICE, who has just looked at Ziella.
So, huh. Nah. I'll save that just in case. I'm gonna go Lumbo again. I'm going for Gunker.
Okay, take a shot.
I missed.
All
Fuck.
right. Arvistan's just taking shots all the way across the room and missing.
That's
Take
a
a shot.
freaking,
No.
That's a freaking 2. Come on.
All right.
Alright, that'll be it.
You'll
Not
be the
moving
last one
anywhere
after
close
everybody
that
else
thing.
dies. You'll still be there, shooting from
Yep.
the beginning of the room.
This is why you didn't get help.
Nothing else from your. You don't want to move.
Oh, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
Wait. Actually, I'm gonna move to the right side.
Where exactly?
20 feet. 20 feet.
Whoops, that's the wrong
Oh,
person.
wrong one.
How about like here?
Yes.
Okay.
And keep my eye on Gunker.
All right. That will bring us to Ravi.
Just to make sure there's nothing like boxes or anything like that we can hide behind. Pile of rocks or anything.
No, the kobolds have taken advantage of all of those places.
Okay. Just checking. All right.
Ravi's turn.
I will try to Sacred Flame the CROCOTRICE.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
That is a 17.
That'll pass.
Do you want to stay in that spot, or do you want to move to somewhere else?
I will back up 5 feet.
Okay, you've got Ziella turning to stone right before your eyes. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think I can stop that. Otherwise, I would die.
From here, Kriv can still see the CROCOTRICE, but can't see any of the other kobolds, with Ravi as the light source. Okay. The CROCOTRICE is just gonna step forward to Kriv
Oh, come on.
and try to bite you.
Oh.
At least he's not turning you into stone.
That's going to hit.
Oh.
Oh, chicken, no.
You're going to take 4 points of damage,
Okay.
but you don't start to turn to stone.
Yay!
Awesome.
And when it bites you, then it's looking at you.
Do not look at it.
I can barely see anyway.
I mean,
Everyone turns off the lights. That's fine. Now we can't see.
that's not a bad idea.
And the
You
kobolds
can like turn it on and off and see where they're located.
You know what Five Nights at Freddy this?
Kriv, it's not a great turn for you because the nearest kobold is also going to try to sling a stone at you.
Oh,
I punch it too.
That's going
punch
to
it
hit.
too. No.
That's going to be 4 points of damage,
Oh
Okay.
my god.
which I believe puts you to
Right.
1.
Yeah, it does.
One.
Kriv, it's your turn. Are you looking at the CROCOTRICE?
Better not.
Because if you're not, you have to purposely not be looking at it.
Well, I'm not, and I was focused on the rocks last turn too.
Yes,
so
you were.
I'm just gonna keep staring at the rock and keep getting hit by stuff.
Yeah, people are throwing rocks at you. There's like a chicken pecking you.
Yep.
You going to keep going on the rocks, or you want to try something else?
Well, see, now I'm worried that I'm just gonna die. I was gonna do something. Man, not rolling good on initiative sucks. Well, I can't do anything if I die, so I guess I just kick the rocks real quick and then cast Healing Word on myself. Because
Okay.
I am at 1.
Healing Word is a bonus action. You want to use your action to hit the rocks?
Oh, it is! No, I didn't realize that was a bonus action. That's very nice. Okay.
Sure.
In that case, I'm ignoring the rocks, I guess, because just the small thing you said would be like bonus, and I would rather not die. So I want to do the Healing Word as a bonus, and then Lightning Breath at the CROCOTRICE, and I know I can't really see that other kobold, but if I had any idea where that rock came from, maybe vaguely that way.
Are you, now the question is, are you going to look at the CROCOTRICE to lightning breath it?
I mean, it's pretty close. I would assume
It's pretty close. I mean, you could close your eyes and turn and go for it.
I mean, I would think so, especially if I knew pretty solidly going into this what to expect.
Okay.
I would close my eyes if it's right there. I mean, I would feel confident enough that I'm not like shooting across the room.
Now here's the
That's
other
why I made
question.
this decision.
This is very important. You've already used one of your lightning breaths today. How many of those do you have?
That's
right.
That's just like a racial thing.
It's a racial thing, but you don't you only get a certain number per long rest.
Let me double check. Oh, I'm attached to the computer.
I could look for you also, just to be sure. I do know it's limited.
I should have written it on my card, but I didn't. Which bookmark is it?
Yeah, you can only use it once.
Well,
so
but you did complete a short rest, so you can use it again.
Well, now seems like the time.
That's
so I'm
why we look it up. Okay.
That's awesome.
So Dex save for the CROCOTRICE. You're going with eyes closed?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
At like
your save DC on that is what?
11.
Okay. So the CROCOTRICE is going to save, but it's still going to take half damage. So go ahead and roll the damage, and we'll take half of it. So your eyes closed, you're not able to catch the kobold behind it.
Okay. And that's... Wait, what? Oh my goodness.
Should be 2d6.
Yep, let me... Seven.
What'd you say?
7.
7. Okay. Is that already halved, or should I have that? It can't already be halved.
That's what I rolled.
If it was 14, it would be way too high. So the CROCOTRICE will take 3 damage.
Well.
Which is still damage. I mean, you're doing damage to the thing. So
and I also need to roll to not
roll
die.
your healing word.
Yep. I don't know if you need to wait for me for that. I just need to remember to do it.
We need it before anything else happens to you.
Okay.
And you better run back. Stay away from the crowd.
Wisdom. So that's just D4 plus my wisdom, so I'm back up 8.
Nice.
Typically. Yay!
That's better than 1.
Very good.
It's going good. All in all, it's going all right.
This is why you don't jinx yourself saying, "Oh, I haven't been hit."
Yeah, I mean, I am out of spells now, so.
So you are in this position right next to the CROCOTRICE, attempting not to look at it. You do have movement left, but if you attempt to move away right now, you'll provoke an attack of opportunity. So the CROCOTRICE will get a free bite at you.
I don't think it would be worth it. I don't know of a significantly safer place to go, so I'd probably stay there.
Okay. Then we're back to Gunk. Let's see if he has a more threatening spell. He does. I've seen a lot of people use this spell to good effect. Gunk is going to cast Scorching Ray. Who do we have to attack?
What?
And since it has a range of 120 feet, everybody is within range. So Arvistan, Ziella.
Oh, come on.
And Ravi. You're all going to have a fiery ray shot at you.
Oh boy.
The one that shoots for Arvistan is going to hit you. You are going to take 3 points of fire damage. The one that shoots for Ravi is going to miss you. And the one that shoots for Ziella is going to miss her also. That was not as good as it could have been.
DM has it for me. I know it.
I'll get you.
I know you want to.
Hajite's up next.
Bob and weaving, bob and weaving.
You're the only one shooting at Gunk, so Gunk is going to notice that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Surprising, he's got to be running out of spells soon.
Gunk has not been hit yet.
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah,
been hit
I
at all.
recognize that. But as soon as he runs out of spells, he's a lot less threatening.
Okay, so do I have enough space to run around the CROCOTRICE without it attacking me?
Yes. Until you get into a fight with it, it tries to hit you or you try to hit it. You aren't engaged. You can just move past it.
Cool. Let's run to the other guy.
You're going to run around and try to get over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I need to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
That is an action. You can go ahead and do that. Roll a d8 to heal yourself.
Cool. Full heal.
Okay, you still have a bonus action remaining. Do you want to use it?
Am I able to put that on myself? Does
Bardic
it have to be
Inspiration?
someone else?
That's a good question. I haven't seen anybody really put it on themselves. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Other than
Just
yourself.
like-
You cannot do yourself.
You can't pump yourself up? That sucks.
Nope.
You know what? Let's give that to Krev.
Okay. Kriv, you feel inspired by Hajite's. What exactly are you doing?
It's Halloween, so
woo-woo-woo?
ghost noises.
Yeah,
or
Hajite makes
Halloween,
ghost
so-
noises at you, Kriv. It inspires you.
Thank you.
It helps, trust me.
Okay. Let's see. Ziella is up next. She doesn't have her dagger anymore. She's thrown it at the CROCOTRICE, so she doesn't have any range attacks. And she's restrained by being turned to stone. She gets to repeat the saving throw and try to not get stuck. Ziella is encased in stone.
Oh, come on. Worthless.
Man, she had such good attacks.
She
Right?
did. And that bird took 16 damage. Ay, ay, ay.
Then it is Arvistan's turn.
Alright. Gonna longbow again. Use a different die. This one doesn't bring me luck.
That's what I'm doing.
And I'm gonna shoot the CROCOTRICE.
Okay.
Okay, maybe. That'll be 19.
19 hits, yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Okay, finally. And that'll be my longbow. That'll be D8. No, not you. You. Okay, that'll be a D8 plus 4. D8 plus 4 plus my attack bonus, right?
Plus your dexterity modifier, which is +4, yes.
Yeah. So it's a D8. Wait.
+4.
Okay, plus
Roll
4.
the d8, add 4.
Yeah. That'll
Yep.
be 7. That'll be 11.
Okay. You see Arvistan from... Well, I guess most of you wouldn't see Arvistan. Ravi's kind of facing towards where stuff is.
Yeah.
Noah doesn't see anything. She's stoned now. Kriv has their eyes closed. Hajite is focused on a different kobold, so nobody sees Arvistan do anything. an arrow comes. Understand, you see it happen. You shoot the arrow. You hit the CROCOTRICE right in the side of the breast, and it goes down. And you see its tongue loll out and its tail flatten on the ground.
Let's go, boys. No one's getting petrified anymore.
Is he gonna keep it? Are you gonna keep it?
I
Are you gonna
might
take it
keep
with?
it. Yeah, why not? Maybe it's a good to eat. You know, never
Maybe-
know. I've never seen anything like that before.
Maybe there is something that can help us turn people back.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll
Yeah.
hear Gunk cry out, "Master, no!"
Shut up,
And then
Gunk.
Okay.
turn to Arvistan with an angry look.
Ooh, he hates you now.
Yeah. How far am I from Ziella?
That's gonna be, looks like about 30 feet.
I move over and get behind Ziella since she's turned into stone, and I take cover.
Ouch.
That'll be my turn.
That is cover.
She can still die, dog.
Cold-blooded.
Like she.
Absolutely, that statue can be destroyed.
What are you doing?
I'm trying not to die.
Okay. Robbie's next.
I'm going to move kind of just in front of Kriv to the right-hand side,
Okay.
and try Sacred Flame on the kobold that Hazote is attacking.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. That's a failure, so we will hit with the Sacred Flame.
Woohoo!
Let's go.
That's 6 damage.
Okay. You see that kobold get burned by holy light horribly. It's still alive. You can see it's searing, and it's got a big burn mark all up the side of it. And it's looking in terror at the Hazotes towering over it.
I like standing on rocks.
You like being tall.
So on the kobold's turn, it is going to disengage from Hazote and flee back up the tunnel. You'll see when the other kobold sees that, it'll turn around and run away as well. So they take off.
Olive?
But Gunk
It
doesn't.
is. It is time to smack down that little twerp.
And then it is Kriv's turn.
Yay. Can I see Gunk now that Ravi's next to me? If I open my eyes?
Ravi still cannot see Gunk. He's not.
If you open your eyes.
I theoretically know he's there, right? Or no?
You know,
I heard
he's
it.
Around there.
Okay.
He's screaming and like
He
shooting
shoots
lasers,
out the scorching
right?
ray that lights up his face
Okay.
that comes out from him, and then the area it goes to.
Well, Kriv being Kriv is gonna yell out, Gunk, why are you all here? And, well, I actually didn't think past that.
Want to take a step?
Good. Improvise.
I mean, yeah, I can step forward or get closer.
How far exactly do you want to go?
Maybe just past the water, like not too far from
Not like
Hazote,
here?
but yeah, not up in his face, but.
So,
Closer.
Gunk, why are you here?
And then I'm gonna do my cantrip of produce flame, but just hold it at first,
Okay.
not throw it. Yeah, I want to know.
Okay.
He might be a slightly smarter kobold, so I'm taking a chance.
Unfortunately, in Gunk's current state, he is enraged. You see tears streaming down his face. Griff, you don't see it. But Hajite, you can see, and Arstan can see.
Everyone, he's crying.
He's crying with
He's
rage.
crying.
He is going
All right.
to cast another Scorching Ray. This one he's going to fire all 3 beams at Artistan.
Oh,
Of course.
come on.
Bye-bye, Celia.
You're gonna get her killed.
Well, at least it's not me.
So let's see. You're only going to get hit with one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, it might still be you.
Luckily. He's at full health still, so
Yep.
it shouldn't be too
Actually-
bad. Oh, I know what this does.
No, I'm at 9 health right now.
9?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you're at 4. Because you take another
4
5.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gunk is somewhat inconsolable. It's Hajite's turn.
All right. What's the plan, guys? Do I hate him?
Criff is trying to talk to him.
Curious.
He's not answering. He's focused on me, so we can try and kind of like all gang up on him, right? I mean, if you guys stay literally out of his sights on the sides and not go inside the tunnel, he can't hit you guys. It'll be technically focusing on me, and then everybody just jump in there, and that's what I think. I mean, it's a tunnel, right? If you go to the sides of the tunnel, it can't see you. But that's me. DM has it for me. I know it.
Oh yeah.
You're asking for it.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I mean, it's up to you. Griffith's trying to talk to him. He never answered. He's just pissed off in berserk mode.
Yeah, I'm happy to stop you.
All right. Okay. All right. Since it's my only distance attack, an oldie but a goodie, I'm gonna poison spray.
All right. You want to get a little closer?
Yeah, I do.
At about
Hold on
maybe
1 second.
here, somewhere in this area.
'Cause I have. Oh no, that'll hurt everyone. All right, I'm gonna use Dissonant Whisper actually.
Okay. Do you want to do that from where you were, or do you still want to move?
Yeah.
Up?
Oh. Does that affect Criv? I know poison would.
Should be able to target just the person you're trying to attack with that.
Well, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. So he's going to try to make a wisdom saving throw. That is going to fail.
Oh.
So you roll 3d6 psychic damage.
Nice.
You said 3d6?
3d6, yes.
Okay. 9.
Okay, he'll take 9. That doesn't kill him. And then he has to use his reaction to move away, I believe. Yeah. He'll move back up the tunnel. So, which one of these is Gunk? This one right here. Moves back and out of sight. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Hasate?
Nope.
Okay, Ziella's turn. She doesn't do anything. She's stone. Arvistan's turn.
Where's Gunker at? I can't see him on the mini
You
map.
can't see him anymore. He ran away. Hasate made fun of him in his brain. It made him feel bad, and he ran away.
I called him ugly. He got hurt really bad mentally for it.
All right. Uh, I get away behind from being behind Celia, and I go and grab that CROCOTRICE and put him on my bag.
Okay, you'd be right there and there.
Hmm.
You pick him up. He's about the size of a turkey because he's like a avian creature. At least partly, he's very lightweight, hollow bones. So put him in your bag. You're carrying a lot of stuff right now. I'm gonna say you're not gonna be able to pick anything else up
Okay.
until you get rid of something.
Hmm.
Ravi's turn.
Can I move up just in front of the rocks where Gunk was?
Let's see. We can put you 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe about here.
Yep, that's perfect.
Put you there.
Is he illuminated when I do that?
In the dim light, yes.
Can I use my bonus action to tell him to stand down?
Is that exactly what you want to say? Stand down. Those 2 words.
Exactly.
Okay. You can do that.
And then can I reserve my action to see if he starts to move away, then I will try to hit him with Sacred Flame.
Okay. It's not his turn yet. He won't get to act. Kriv is up next. Kriv, what would you like to do?
This is interesting.
Just for my sake, the water didn't flow out of that tunnel where I was kicking rocks, right? It just kind of fell.
It fell in a little bit, but not enough to get below the level of the water to start that flowing through. You feel like with a little more time and a little more effort spent on it, that would be a possibility. You could probably remove that barricade. But yeah, with the little bit that you pulled on it and the one time you kicked it, it wasn't quite enough yet.
Okay, not priority. I would follow Ravi up to there. Can I try to?
You want to try to climb over the rocks?
Kind of want to, yeah.
It's
I don't know
possible.
if that's smart, but I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Sure.
Stand at the top.
Over the other side. So you can see Gunk there on the other side. The little red kobold with the makeshift fake wings on his back.
I will, still just holding my flame, not throwing it. It might be useless, but I'm set on this. I will be like, tell us why you're here. We don't have to hurt you anymore. Just trying to get him to say, because I really want to know. I get nothing out of killing him, and I get more out of knowing why this happened, so I'm stuck on that.
Yeah, he'll try to respond to you. He's got a shaky voice. He's very upset. His master was just murdered by a horrible person that came into the sewer.
Whoa.
As far as he's concerned, as much as he thinks of it. You came in and killed his friend.
Says the poison spitting girl. Jeez.
But I didn't do anything effectively, so I shouldn't be scared of me.
Effectively.
I mean, you did hit the chicken. That's why I was able to kill it. So
3 damage.
hey, steal something.
Yeah.
Right?
The most that was maybe like knocking the chicken over a little.
Yeah.
Come on, don't put it all on me. I saved you guys from getting petrified, and this is the thanks I get.
Okay, so
We're
Gunk,
still holding Ziella like against you a little.
Hey, nothing happened to her, okay? So we're good. She doesn't need to know.
She got turned to stone.
Yeah, we're gonna look like murderers leaving here with more money, her shoes, and her dead.
You're right, I should probably throw away her shoes.
Water in the sewers.
I hope you brought your high heels.
Gunk will turn around when you address him, Kriv, and he'll look at you and say, "We were driven out of our home along with the master. We came here to make a new home, but you had to interfere. You killed the master. You don't deserve to live." And he'll make a little orb in his hand. It looks like a little icy thing. And he'll fling it at you, Kriv.
Can I count that as triggering my reaction?
Yeah, go ahead.
He'll have to make a dex save.
He's going to make the dex save. That's going to fail. So go ahead and hit the Sacred Flame damage.
4.
He'll take that 4 damage. He's still up. He fires this orb of cold at you, Kriv. You are going to take... You're down.
Okay.
No.
You take damage that flattens you out.
Okay.
He fires it right into your chest, and you just feel it. It's a shudder of cold that starts in your heart, and just it feels like it goes right through your blood into every piece of you, and then your eyes go black and you fall over. Robbie, you see them crumble onto the stones and then just sort of roll onto the ground. And then Gunk will cast Expeditious Retreat, which will make him move exceptionally quickly down that tunnel and out of Robbie's sight. And then we can call initiative. You guys have been successful, sort of.
I think so. But I'm not there to say it, so.
Oh, wait, we cannot drop initiative just yet. That's right, because Kriv is down. Hashite is up next. Over back.
I like all the moving heads.
I know I can't say this, but I never used my healing potion that we all got before.
Okay. Am I close enough to get closer, right next to Crib, essentially?
Probably not, but you can get a lot closer than you are now.
Yeah, let's do that. Might as well.
I can get you to about here. As close as we can get in one movement.
So, Robbie, you gonna make him drink it?
I have a scroll, and I will be able to pick Kriv up as soon as it is my turn.
Well, it's Arvistan's turn next.
I was gonna try, but it didn't work, so I thought I'd have a chat.
How close can I get to them?
While I'm here.
You can get about here.
About there?
Yeah.
Alright. Can I see, even with my dark vision, Gunker running around? No, not at all.
No, he took off very quickly.
What else do I have? No, that's... Oh, since I'm there, is that pit there, since it's trickling a little bit more water from the left side, is it filling up?
Well, it'd be difficult to tell. You can make a perception check.
Okay, I'll make a
really
perception
tough one,
check.
just to be able to sort of gauge the level based on the level you saw before and see if it's any higher.
Perception +5. 18.
You're not sure.
Okay. That'll be it.
Okay, now it's Robbie's turn.
I will climb over the rocks and then use the Scroll of Cure Wounds on Kriv.
Okay, how much are we going to get back here?
8.
Criv, you're back up to 8 hit points.
It's almost all of them.
Now we can drop initiative.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Father Gregor, who, if I'm remembering correctly, gave that to you.
Exactly.
My best friend.
So we have potentially, supposedly, and um, essentially solved the problem of the people going missing in the sewers and the turning to stone. What you think to be the solution or the problem, the cause of the problem, is now draped across Arvistan's back.
So, what do we do now from here? Since that little guy left, would you think should we just follow him, or you
Pull
guys
down
think
all
he
the
has?
rocks.
Yep. Kick
You
the
think
rock.
that that Gunk guy has like since he was his master that I have on his back, think he has like the antidote for petrifying, or you think it's this chicken that has the answer for it?
There is one. But
Hmm.
I put my bet on the chicken over the kobold.
You think so? I mean, he never got petrified or the other kobolds, so you
Yeah, they
think?
weren't the enemy. They were followers. They
Could
helped.
I
be,
don't
could
know.
be.
I don't know about you guys, but that chicken looked less intelligent than the rest of them.
Yeah, that is true. And
I don't
for
know how
that
much
one,
he's chatting with them to do his bidding.
exactly. So
I just start pulling at rocks. I just
Yeah.
wake up and start kicking.
I'm also gonna pull at rocks. Why not solve the water issue?
It's only a
I
matter of time, really. You pull away at the barricades that they've set up to get them to move and to get the water to start flowing again. Uh,
Yay.
and you only have to take a few before the water kind of gushes and then pushes the rest of them out of the way. You get each section cleared, and the water goes into the pit in the middle, and you see it does start to fill up a little bit more. The water's moving now. Might be what the problem was from before. You're not plumbers,
We're not plumbers.
and there's nobody here to tell you that you've done a good job because Ziella is now made of stone.
Well, there's two ways to think about this. Either we push forward now and try to find the kobold and either apprehend him or subdue him while he is running out of spells, or we go back out, rest, assume the problem is fixed, and go from there.
um.
I don't
Like,
know
I
what
don't.
to say.
How many people do you know like in high places compared to Cilia that could figure out a way to make an antidote for the petrifying with this chicken? That's the question.
I don't know anyone who can. I talked to Father Gregor, which is the reason why I ran back to the Temple District initially. He didn't have any answers, unfortunately, for me, so I don't know anyone who can help with the problem.
Because if
And
we're gonna try to save Celia, if we leave and that Gunker comes back and sees the stone there, he might just break it, trash it in his rage because we killed his pet. So I think the best option would be to continue and see if we can follow him. But that's just my opinion.
I'm gonna second that one.
and I wouldn't know since I knew of the creatures prior. I wouldn't have like any idea. Would I have heard anything of anyone ever having undone that?
There's
Like
an
even
old,
just having done it, not
there's
even how.
a very, very old story of a person who was petrified by a great basilisk that was able to be restored. But in the story, it happened hundreds of years after that person was petrified. And so it was at least 500 years between when that person was turned to stone and when they were freed from it. And there's not really a clear indication of exactly how it happened. So you're not sure. Most of the people from the village that you're from know to just stay away from those kind of animals, and you kind of see being turned to stone as basically being killed.
Yeah.
Um, so you're not sure exactly. This is Karenia. This is the biggest city you've ever seen. If there's anybody outside of your people that might know something that could happen, that you'd imagine it would be somewhere here, but you don't know.
Okay. I would want to get Ziella and Bumper, if we can, somewhere somewhat safe. If we can't get them all the way out while we work on this, and certainly rest up. I just would hate for them to get washed away in the sewer because we left them.
I second on the rest part. I mean, the
Are
other
we-
kobolds did flee. They might come back as well. So I think the thing that we can do is just take Ziella to where Gunker is, because we know they're not gonna go all that way back, and rest here for a little bit, and then keep on moving forward, right?
We're able to carry Ziella, right?
She's lighter than Bumper, so
They're
still stone.
smaller than Bumper, but
Yeah, it's still stone, so kind of heavy. And I can't carry anything else, as I was told, because I have a bunch of stuff.
you could put something down. But you won't. I know you won't.
I choose not to. This
my
might
mystery
be
basket.
golden items or not.
I mean, I've got a 14 strength, so I could probably do it, but slowly.
It would take time. Ziella, two of you, one carrying one end and one carrying the other.
Yeah, with
could
an
eventually
assist.
get her out. Bumper, if there were 2 or 3 strong people, could maybe move a statue as big as he is.
My only concern is that if we wait here, according to what we had heard previously, there are dozens of these guys down here, which means they could still have anywhere from 7 to 12 to 19 kobolds left, and if they decided to re-engage us and ambush us, I don't think we could handle that.
Right.
That is also true. So
They don't have a master right now. Would they do that just out of anger, or would they rather?
I think they would scatter in fear, since we killed the master. But they have a second master that's Gunker, so which he had really cool wings, if you guys didn't see that, and that was awesome. And I want those wings. I've never seen wings before. Come on. Don't give me that look.
You're like that terrible younger brother.
Yeah, at least it's something.
Whatever you guys decide, we will pick it up next week. I think this is where we'll call it for this week. For defeating the CROCOTRICE, you all can advance to level 2.
Hey! Let's go!
Level 2.
So we'll do that in between streams, and we'll pick up and figure out what we want to do about Gunk and the other kobolds, or the petrified Ziella and Bumper, next time. So until then, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for playing with me. That was fun. Nice boss fight.
Alright, have a goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.